Wow, this is probably the most open and personal video that I have ever done, ever. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. To the new subscriber or the new viewer, welcome to my channel, and to the return subscriber. Some of you might be shocked to hear this, and some of you might already know that last year I became a Buddhist monk. So today I'm going to post this video. This is a part of the special that I'm doing. There are two parts. One, the reason of how and why I became a Buddhist monk, which is this video, and the next one will be posting soon, the full long celebration and ceremony of me becoming a monk, from the monk ordination ceremony to the closing ceremony. So today marks the 3-year anniversary of my grandma's death. My mom's mom, she was such a huge influence in my life. Literally, I grew up with her. She raised me up so well. And today, sorry, it's a bit emotional, but to honor her life, her achievement, and overall, I decided to post this video on today, which is February 14th, the same day as the Day of Love, Valentine's Day. So there are 3 reasons that I decided to become a Buddhist monk. One is it is my grandma's wish, and I promised her to do so. Secondly is the family tradition, and the thirdly it is the Cambodian tradition as well. As I mentioned before, my grandma was such a huge influence in my life. We are a Buddhist family in general in Cambodia, which I was from. I was born there. Right now I live in Australia, but my family backgrounds from Cambodia. Part Chinese and other stuff as well, but mainly Cambodia. All of her family celebrate and practice Buddhism, and she always wanted her son or grandson to be a monk, because her husband was previously a monk as well. So before, like when I was younger, I promised her that I would become a monk as soon as I grow up. But then we moved to Australia, time passed by, and then I went back and I told her again that I would do it, and she agreed. She was so happy to hear that. But then like she passed away before she got to see me doing it, which is really sad. But deep down I know she's watching over me, and she would be so happy to do it. I'm sorry guys, I got teary eyes and start to get emotional, but I tried to push through it. Anyway, I am so glad and honored to be a part of that tradition. Like I mentioned before, so in the family, you know, like family tradition, you gotta keep it going. So I think I am the only one right now, and I don't think any of my cousins would do it. With all the technology and the modern lifestyle, we kind of forget about the importance of tradition. So last year I went back as a part of my Asian tour as well. I traveled around Southeast Asia. So basically I took the time off to honor her wish for me to become a Buddhist monk, and that was probably the selfless and the most precious moment in my life. I am so glad that I did that. On March 5th, 2017, that was the first day that I got ordinated to become a monk. So now I'm going to talk about the process and the budget. So this might varies from town to town, from city to city, from country to country. But in Cambodia, this is like what a typical city Buddhist ordination ceremony looks like. I'm going to put some videos for you guys to demonstrate what it looks like before. Honestly, I was so happy. I just want to do it. Nervous? Not really. I was so excited, you know. On that day, March the 5th, I got up really early, because you have to fit your schedule to the monk schedule, to the temple schedule as well. And I got up really early at sunrise. So I woke up at around 4 or 5 a.m. Cambodian time to go to the temple. The temple or the pagoda that I did my monastery study was in Phnom Penh, the capital city in Cambodia. It is one of the most famous temple in the city as well. One of the reasons that I chose the temple that it is very near to my home. I live right near in the city. It's about 10 minutes or so drive away from the temple, so my family could come and visit me, and basically it's easy for the convenience. Initially we just wanted to do it at my grandma's hometown or my mom's hometown, which is in Kandahar province, another province not far away from the city, but due to the time limitation, the distance and the resources that in that temple as well, like they couldn't take in another monk, so we decided to go with this temple. So the process started off with on that day, Sunday, March 5th. I got up really early at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. around there. I probably had like 2 or 3 hours of sleeping. I was so excited. I still remember till this day, and it got so emotional earlier, but then on that day, like I was so excited. But then when I got to the temple, I got really nervous and I don't know what to do. Plus I didn't have enough sleep, so I was kind of cranky at that time. It was kind of funny because I really want to have a good smile in that photo, but you're not supposed to smile when you are a monk. So I really want to get some good photo as well, but then I couldn't like smile. It's just so awkward. I was so cranky as well because back then I had like severe sleep apnea and I couldn't sleep with all the emotion and the sleepiness. It just like driving me crazy. Anyway, we started off the ceremony at 6 a.m. and then it went on around 2 or 3 hours. At first they asked me to change into this white suit, which is a shirt, long pants, made of cotton, I think, just to symbolize purity, the whiteness, the purity, you know. And then it's like you pretty much abandon all the things from the normal world and integrate into a monk's world, a Buddhism's world. And then after that, I got my head shaved by one of the monks. From what I remember, there were 3 to 5 monks there. Oh my god, I forgot. It's either 3 or 5. I apologize. And then one of the monks, he shaved my head, and then at that time he asked me, do you regret doing this? Are you going to miss my hair? And I simply said to him like, hair just hair, it's always grow back. And I'm so excited to do this. And then he completely shaved it. On top of that, they have to shave my eyebrows as well. I think this ritual or this tradition is followed by what Buddha would do like thousands of years ago. Pretty much I was in this. So in some culture, or still in Cambodia, in some parts of Cambodia, you allowed to wear everything that you own. Jewelries, like necklaces, bracelet, earrings. Not for guy, I'm not sure, earrings. Belt, golden belt and everything, as long as you have it or you like own it. And then they really want you to show off your wealth, and then by the end of the ceremony it symbolizes that you have that wealth, and then you like got stripped down of everything, just yourself, just your old body, and then you become a monk. So you start off at 0. After the monk shaved my head, I felt amazing, to be honest. I felt the air, the breeze on my hair. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Actually, I shaved my head before when my grandmother passed away. Again, one of the Cambodian tradition. And then after that, I got to ride a horse. That was the first time in my life. Luckily, that horse has been like domesticated for a long time ago. The guy who owned the horse, he and his son walked 15 kilometers from their farm to city where the ceremony took place. It was just mind-blowing that like he told the family that he doesn't want to injure the horse, and that the transportation is really expensive if you transfer the horse on the van or like big car, you know. But so he decided to walk the horse 15 kilometers. It took a long time. It's 5 or 6 hours from where he lives to the temple. I really appreciate the hard work, and they only earn around 50 or 30 to 50 US dollar, and that is not a lot compared to all the hard work that they have been through. Anyway, I got on the horse, and you know, they wrote the script, and then they they said all the prayers and everything, and we walked around the pagoda for 3 rounds. 1 round finished, and then another round, and then another round. 3 rounds. My cousin, she took all the photo and the videos, so big thanks to her. And then after that, pretty much we got back into the temple, and then we said some prayers. So at that time, that was probably my first time looking back into Khmer or Cambodian language. And I've been here in Australia for so long now. I forgot most of the language. I was so embarrassed, you know, and I couldn't see quite well as well. It was so early in the morning, but I was pushing through and then try to achieve, like, I try my best to read all the script and everything. So after that, pretty much at that time, yeah, it was like the orange government. I felt so liberated, so free, so honored to be a part of that history in my family. So pretty much after that, my family stayed a while for me to eat breakfast with other monks as well. On that day, it was a big ceremony as well, and there was a funeral nearby. Took place in the same temple. So the breakfast started at 7, which was really late on that day. Around 6 or 7, yeah, oh no, it was not the breakfast. On that day, I skipped the breakfast pretty much, but my family stayed until lunch, which around 10ish or 11. So the lunch, which was around 10ish or 11, and they pretty much just like hang out over there, and a lot of family. I did not, you know how Asian people, right? They have a lot of relatives, a lot of family. We only told a few of our close members in the relative, and pretty much one represent of all the houses. And you know, all the young kids, they're not allowed in there because they have to go to like other places. It's like you have to respect the temple, right? So only like special people get invited, and it was around 10 to 20 people, still a lot. And so they hung out until lunchtime. They watched me, and then they do some praying and all the routine and everything. I wish I could show you everything. So yeah, pretty much that. I stay in the temple. Initially the plan was to stay there for 7 days, and then it got extended into 9 days. First of all, because of the head of the temple, or the head monk, he was busy, so he invited me to stay for 2 more days, and then I was like, okay, sure, why not? And then, you know, 7 days is an average duration of you being a monk in Cambodian tradition, but then I got extended into 9 days, and I felt amazing. Day 1 and day 2 and day 3 was alright, but then day 4, day 5, you're kind of like homesick, and you're not used to this very strict ritual and tradition. I kind of like don't want to give up at the same time, but I feel the urge to lose my concentration, to do something else. But I try my best, and luckily I did not break any rules, so that is the good thing. Anyway, this is my experience as a Buddhist monk. I hope I didn't bore you. If you have more questions, put in the comment section down below. I would love to read and reply to all your questions. And if you are Cambodia, in Australia, in America, Canada, Cambodia itself, or other European country all around the world, please say hello. I want to thank you very much for watching my video. Yeah, if you have any queries, just let me know in the comment section down below. Please stay tuned for the ceremony. It's going to be a long video for the next one. I really appreciate if you guys click like and follow to the other part as well. I really want to share and to celebrate my experience with you guys. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please let me know if I made any mistake in the video or anything, or if you have different perspective from Buddhism, because I know a lot of Thai people love some China, Korea, all around the world. If you have other suggestion or opinion, please let me know. Thank you once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.